table somewhere. And I say to them, I do that because I believe in the community in which I live. I've had some good mentors. You have one over there, John Thompson, Mr. John Thompson, who was the CEO of the United Way. He saw in me the ability to serve the community and recruited me as a board member for the United Way. And that is exactly what I represent. A person who believes in the community, who believes that he has made contact with different members of our community, has established that relationship, has built the trust within the community, and has built a network. And in so doing, he has developed an understanding of the community issues that we have, and is ready to bring them forward to the decision-making table. That is what drives me, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes we will not be successful, but the fact that you get a chance to get closer to the table and to talk to people about the things that are important in the community, that to me is success. People will define success in different ways. Some people believe that success is crossing the line, crossing the finish line. I define success, ladies and gentlemen, as having the chance to get around, to talk to people about the things that matter to us. And what matters to us? That's you and I, your concerns, my concerns. The whole ability to make the community better, the whole ability to make sure that each one of us shares in the successes. We share in the growth of the community. That is what drives me. There are people in our community whose voices are not being heard. And as long as we continue to do that, we will not have a cohesive society. I believe that we're better than that. So that's what motivates me. But you know what? I couldn't do it without you guys. I couldn't do it without you behind me, pushing me along and saying, come on, Edwin, don't give up. I remember going around canvassing with some young people from a place called 47 Princes. And they were saying to me, Edwin, you're going to have to learn how to ask for help. And I keep saying to them, you know what? Yes, I'm going to have to learn to do that. But in spite of the fact that I didn't even ask for that, they came along and worked with me for a long time. And in fact, they are behind what is happening here today. I thank you all for taking the time. I thank you all for the support that you've given me. And I give you my commitment that whatever happens on Monday, whether I win or lose, that Edwin will always be there to work for the community. Because the success of the community is what drives me. And as long as I have the energy, as long as I'm alive, as long as I have time, I will always be there. So let me thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have all supported me in any way here. I have the gentleman here with one. I know. You don't want me to call you gentleman? I know, I was just going to Wendell, yeah. I have Wendell here that I call upon the night before to come and play, and he's here. Gurima is here, the same thing. We'll call him the night before, and he's here to play. This, to me, ladies and gentlemen, is community. Community is the ability to call on people. I invited John only yesterday. He's here. Funke, the same thing. I invited Funke, the president of the African Canadian Association, only yesterday. She's here. That is community, ladies and gentlemen. The ability for us to step forward on short notice to help each other. And if we continue to do that, can you imagine the society we're going to build? We have a huge talent, pool of talent here. Let's put it all together. And I say to you, I repeat, that as long as Edwin is alive, as long as I am able to move around, I'm not a young man any longer. I am 70 years old. Some people will say, what? I'm 70, ladies and gentlemen. But I have a lot of energy, and I ask you to call on me when you need some help, if you need somebody to do something, and I will be there to work with you. Thank you very much for all you've done for me. Hopefully on Monday we can succeed. Hopefully on Monday we can all celebrate and say, wow, wow, this is great for Waterloo. Hopefully you can share in that success with me. But should I not be successful, I don't want you to say, oh, too bad for Edwin. Remember what I told you, I got a chance to talk about community issues. And that to me is the most important thing for me. Larry, my campaign manager over there, and I need to thank you very much for all you've done. Margaret, my girlfriend over there, Margaret has been very supportive of me, and Kat, and Karen, all of you guys. I don't want to mention leave some names out. You've been so helpful, and I thank you. I think my phone is. Sorry about that. I'll be with you in a minute.